I'm Jay Reed.
I'm Tanisha Carpenter.
And you're watching Average Joe's Sports Talk.
All right, we are here at Huffman High School with Tanisha Carpenter and Jay Reed. You guys know Jay Reed from our post earlier. Jay, appreciate you having me come on, have you on the show, man, here at Huffman High School. I want to congratulate you on your state championship. And at Average Joe's First, you got your mom on here. Let's start with that right there. Let's start with talking about what you told me off the camera about what your mom's mean to you and meant to you in your life to this point, and how she's been there for you.
Yeah, my mom means a lot to me, man. She's been here since I came out the womb. Yeah, she birthed me, and she's just gonna be there to the end. She's a big part of where I wear my jersey number 12. She been through a lot of tough times. She works 12-hour shifts to make sure me and my little sisters are doing great, and I thank her for that. I really do.
So, Mom, what does that mean to you to know that he recognizes your hard work and what you've done for him growing up, and for him to wear that number 12 to represent 12-hour shifts that you've worked for him and his life, and you know, through your hard work to get this man where he is today?
It definitely means a lot. Jamon is my oldest child. Jay Reed is my oldest child. And he wear a lot of hats. He's a great big brother to all his siblings. He's very smart. Jamon, I don't have to push him as far as academically. That's something that he wants to do. Of course, he was pushed at a younger age, but grades, he come to me. A C, he will flip. He hates him. So it's great. He's a good kid.
For the record, I never made a C.
That ain't happening.
No.
I've been talking to you before we had you on, and you was telling me, you have a 4.0 National Honor Society. Where did that all come about, man? I'm gonna be honest with you, I was terrible in school, and I know all I did was concentrate on sports and playing sports, but you seem to have both, and a lot of guys don't have that. Where did that come from?
Well, honestly, my dad be on me a lot. He strives for academics. He want me to go to college for basketball, but he always says, man, you can get your education first. My mom, she's just always been there. I brought a B in the house, like, at an early age, and she was like, I was like, Mom, I got an AB on the road. She was like,
what is that?
That ain't good enough. So. And she just strive for the best, and that 4.0, I want to get it higher, and I just strive for the best in the classroom, academics and basketball second.
Right, that's what it should be. Mom, for you to know that it really doesn't matter if he gets a basketball scholarship. If you're a 4.0 student like that, and top 10 in his class like he is, he's going to college either way. What does that mean to you, knowing that, hey, my child can go to school for free and be whatever he wants to be?
It means a lot. It means a lot, because normally when I'm not going to say normally, but a lot of times when you're an athlete, that's what you focus on.
I'm a testament to that.
Exactly. So academically, Jamon just strives to be great in the classroom, and he's been like that for a while now. So
absolutely.
I'm just glad that academics, I don't have to stay on him. He pushes himself.
That's amazing. Let's talk about your early years coming up, and I know you spoke how he kind of jumped on board and did the academic thing early on. What was he like growing up as a child? Let's talk about that a little bit.
Calm. Jamon has never been the child that you gotta, Jamon, stop climbing on the wall or stop jumping off the. He's never been like that. He still is not like that. He don't like a lot of noise. He don't like a lot of horse playing. He's just a calm person. Always smiling. I tell him nothing funny all the time, but he's always smiling.
If he's not smiling, something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
I got you. So like for you, you played sports growing up, I know a lot. That calmness and cool, I mean, like I've seen you play now, so you like a quarterback on the court. Has that helped with that? You know, you being calm and keeping everybody on an even keel?
Yeah, actually, in the games, I have a couple of teammates that get out of their mind sometimes, and you can see it. You can really see it on the film. I walk up to them, I'm not calming down. It's okay, bro. We gonna get it. Next play, we got it. You can actually see that on our film. You can go watch that. Seriously.
I see him when he say that's over with. On to the next.
Yeah, move on to the next.
I tell him that on film. Like actually in the championship game, one of my teammates missed a wide open layup. And he come to the sideline like, man, I did it again. I'm on the film during the timeout. I walk up to him, bro. It's okay. Next play. You did it again. Wow. And then at the end of the game, he ended up dunking on somebody.
See, there you go. You never know when little things like that can turn. It could actually turn for the negative and the whole game be ruined. Yeah. So if you didn't come say that to him, there's a chance that could have ruined the rest of his game when you guys needed him most. Who is somebody you admire? I know you admire your mother a lot. Who is somebody that you admired growing up, you really looked up to? Could be a coach, a family member?
It's a family member, actually. Yeah. I got a really close cousin. I look at him like a brother. His name is Jamin Reed. A lot of people call me that, too.
I got
His name is Jamin. My name is Jamon. He's actually in the Army right now.
What was it about him that you admired a lot?
Man, he used to tell me not to do certain stuff. Like, the stuff he'll do, he'll tell me not to do it.
Yeah. Looking out for you.
I'm doing this, but you shouldn't be doing that. You need to be on that court and in school, like doing your work and getting better.
Yeah. Now, are you the type of guy that's passed some of that knowledge down to other kids as well, siblings and kids? I
actually, my little sister hates sometimes I make her sit down and read because, I mean, our last name is Reed, and I feel like she needs to be able to read at top-notch level, so I make her sit down and read. She cries, tries to tell my mom. My mom don't say nothing because she know I'm right.
That's right. Mom, what's it like having somebody around the house that holds people accountable?
I can say it's great. Sometimes he'll go overboard.
He turns into a dictator.
Calm him down. But you know, like I say, he just won't, you know, for whatever is best for both of his sisters.
I got you.
All of his sisters. He actually has 4, but 2 at home. But he just wants best for all of his.
So it's you and 4 girls. Man, how's that for you, man? Talk to me, dude.
Yeah, my dad has 7 children, and I have 4 sisters, Jordan, Jamaya, Ashley, and Aubrey. And I have 2 brothers.
Gotcha.
Got a nickname, Blue Baby. And my other brother, he's around my age. His name is Jaden. And I just look out for my sisters. I just got off the phone with my other 2 sisters the other day. They were just telling me how excited they was. And one of my little sisters want to play basketball, and she tried to imitate the moves that she seen me do.
There you go.
In the championship game, she seen me do a Euro.
Like a Mono Ginobili.
Yeah. She was like, she went to her game the next day and tried to do the Euro. She was traveling the next day. Her mom called me. She was like, your sister tried to do that Euro. She over there traveling. I said, I mean, she trying to be like her brother.
There you go. Now, I know you you look out after your sisters like a wolf, surely, man. Yeah. You don't let nobody talk to his sister, does he? No, I can tell on his face right now.
I don't play that.
He has a sister that's she's 16.
I got you.
And they go to the same school.
I got you.
The boys tried to talk. She transferred to here because she was going to Ramsey.
I got you.
And she transferred here. And little boys are trying to talk to her. I'm walking her down the hallway. Hey, man, y'all chill out with all that.
That ain't happening, is it? Not on your watch. So you played multiple sports growing up, didn't you? Yeah. What all did you play?
I played football. Was actually my first love. My dad and my mom tried to get me to play basketball, and I was like, no. I didn't want to play. And then around 4th grade, I had this football coach. He was like, come play basketball with me. And I went out and played basketball with him. His name was Coach Hoops. And then probably around about 5th grade, I started playing at this school called Sun Valley. And I had this coach named Coach Collins. And I was playing at Sun Valley. And then we ended up going over there to Inslee Rec. And I met this coach named Coach Bill. And he just guided me through everything. He showed me how to play. My IQ is actually where it's at because of that man right there.
I got you.
And I just wanted to say on camera, thank you
I like
to him. And in middle school, I ended up going to Clay Chalkford Middle School, playing basketball, 7th and 8th grade. Actually, I was ranked nationally in the 7th grade, and I ended up tearing my
meniscus.
And
that's what connects us in between in the middle.
Yeah, I would end up tearing that, and in the 8th grade, I came back even better, and I ended up going to Clay Chalkford High School for 9th grade, part of 9th grade, and after Christmas break, I transferred to Huffman. That's where I'm at now.
That's where you at now.
Yeah, we moved, so Huffman was his own.
Yeah. And my dad, most of my family graduated from Huffman, so it's like home already.
I got you. Mom, you going here, and I'm sure you still know some teachers here and stuff, so you ain't getting away with nothing, is it?
Nothing.
I actually got a good relationship with all my teachers.
Well, I mean, you top 10 in your class.
Yeah.
I'm sure you probably
And my principal, I love my
exceptional with teachers.
If it's not me knowing everybody, my brother went here,
He
sisters,
he ain't getting away with nothing.
No.
Mom, when you seen him playing sports growing up, what did you notice about him, Mom? I know sports builds characteristics and stuff, and it helps build boys into men. What did you see from him playing sports at an early age?
At an early age, I definitely saw his passion and his heart for basketball. I didn't really care for football.
Right.
But I used to go.
Yeah, I got you.
But basketball, I saw he really loved basketball. He's really passionate about it. He's definitely a team player.
Absolutely.
He wants everyone involved. Sometimes you have to tell him, shoot the ball.
Yeah, trying to get everybody involved.
But he's going to definitely get everybody involved.
That's good. It's a lot harder to defend 5 people in one. I know that. I had some teammates we had to learn that the hard way. Who is a coach that you've looked up to your career? Maybe a coach at the next level. Let's say like a college coach or somebody that you looked up to that you were like, man, I'd love to play for that guy.
Man, definitely Coach K.
He's usually a consensus.
Yeah, because that's my favorite school. And
Duke?
Yeah, Duke. And I would love to go play at, what's that school? I would love to go play at the Alabama A&M. I like Dylan Brooks. I think that's his name.
I got you.
Coach Dylan. He's reached out, and I would love to play at A&M if I got the chance.
Absolutely.
And another coach that's not on that level, there's 2 of them, high school. They coach high school. My current coach now, Coach Steve Ward, he's guided me through a lot, and he's knowledge-wise, really. And Coach Jeffrey Collins.
Jeffrey Collins.
That's my guy.
I got you. Plus a UAB guy, right?
Yeah, he was nice.
Who is a player that you've looked up to? Maybe an NBA guy that you've looked up to and really admire. LeBron. Let me ask, what is it about LeBron that sticks out above all the others?
A lot of people say it's his athleticism, but it's his IQ for the game. I think all great players had great IQ, and that's one thing that I have. I may not be able to dunk on somebody or something like that, but as far as seeing the play before it happens, I can do that, like every time down. Like I can tell you what somebody gonna do before they do it, or what my teammates, where they gonna be at that particular time. I can tell you the play that team is running. I can tell you the defense to stop that team's play. I can tell you all that before it even happens.
I think it goes into, you've been a leader and a quarterback on the court. This question's for Mom. Mom, let's talk about some nicknames this gentleman has. Jay Reed itself is a nickname.
Yeah, Jay Reed. He's just started this J-A-Y Reed. It was just Jay Reed. And Mon. That's it.
You ain't had no childhood nicknames?
Mon.
Mon. Okay. Okay.
His dad is Jay Reed.
I got you.
They call my dad Jay.
And his uncle is Jay Reed.
Yeah.
I think he kind of got to go with it.
So he's Jay Reed. That's where that
I'm
came from.
I'm trying to get it to stick, man. I really like it.
Yeah, that's where that came from. But pretty much everybody called him Mon, like family wise.
I got you.
So, and that's it. To be funny, they call him his middle name.
Yeah.
What's that?
And
Can we
his
share
middle
that?
name is Ashley.
Ashley.
That's his dad's middle name
Nice.
as well.
I got you. I've actually got one of my real close friends that's actually helped me start the channel. His middle name's Ashley.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I got you.
So that's about he doesn't Mon and Jay Reed. That's his name.
Man, you got a Jay Reed legacy around here, man. We got to
my
roll
little
with it.
sisters, we all have the letter J as our first letter in our first name, A in our middle name, and R. So all of us is J Reed.
I got you. I like it. Let's talk about, we talked about this off the camera. You're friends with a lot of really good players in there. Like, Kobe's been on the show. Kool-Aid's been on the show. You guys have like a fraternity. You probably make each other better. But when you suit up for Huffman, who is a rival team that gets you going? Somebody, when you say, hey, we're fixing to play blank, that just, you take your game and your teammates take their game to another level.
Yes.
Henson?
Yes. Henson beat us. We played them 3 times this year. Last year, they beat us in the
Very close game in Jacksonville, I
Elite
remember.
Eight. They beat us in the Elite 8 on the last second shot. My friend Kool-Aid hit. He hit the game winner, and they went on to win the championship. From that day on, we came back with a different mindset. Like, we ain't finna let these guys beat us again.
That's it.
So the next year, we end up beating them 3 times and going to the championship and winning ourselves. So that when we suit up against Penson, everybody knows business time.
That crowd, I think y'all had like 12, 15,000 people in
Man.
Jacksonville when y'all played them.
Crazy thing is, when the crowd, everybody knows if you bring a crowd to Huffman, it's gonna be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
We love the crowd. Our whole team, we play for the crowd. Our coach tell us not to, but that crowd just get you going. The crowd,
I remember that.
Different atmosphere.
Y'all, who's hit the 3?
James Burgess.
Yeah.
Burgess.
When he hit that 3, man, that
Yes.
place went little. I was wondering why they didn't foul him on the floor and
Man.
don't let him get a 3 off. But,
I'm glad they didn't.
you
Well,
telling
that's
me?
because it was unexpected.
Yeah.
One thing about our guys this year is you never know
Yeah, we
who's
had
going
a
to
team.
show
Oh,
up.
yeah, that's true. That's
We
true.
had
And
a
that's
team.
what it was.
I would've
Everybody
just-
was good.
I was in shock, man.
Yeah.
Because Oxford played them really close, and then
Really close.
Albertville played y'all pretty good.
Yeah,
in the game
that was
before.
a tough game. Now the Albertville game, I played.
That's when you played. You showed
I
out the
went
most in that
crazy.
game, didn't you?
I went crazy.
You had 25, something like that
25.
game?
Shout out Trinity Bell.
It's Trinity Bell. Man, he's got the old kid and play haircut. Got a little blonde in it. What's it like playing here at Huffman, man? You guys, because I'm gonna be honest with you. One thing when you say the words Huffman, and this is coming straight from like Bucky McMillan, we've interviewed their athletic director. He's like, man, they're good. They've always been good, throughout history. When you wear that Huffman, when you put that jersey on, man, you got a standard you got to meet. What's it like playing here at Huffman?
It's great, man. I love my school. I would not trade it. I'm glad God placed me at this school. It's
Absolutely.
Great coaching staff, great atmosphere. We really strive for the best over here. We take greatness to the heart. And in that gym, it's heart. And if you don't want to be a part of it, you can leave. That's how we set it up.
There you go.
Like at practice time, our coach don't play. He all about excellence. And I said this once on the interview on the news. Our coach don't play. And if you ever think about coming to Huffman and Steve Ward is there, you better be on your A game.
I love it. Mom, you going to school here, and y'all been good for years and years. What's it like to see your son carrying on a legacy like that, and ultimately going down and winning the state this year?
It was amazing. I mean, it was amazing. I wanted it for him. I wanted it for the team. I wanted it for the school.
Right, absolutely.
The city, Roebuck. We needed it.
Absolutely.
We needed that. So it's just great.
Now, let's be honest here, Mom. Do you think you were more nervous than him?
Yes.
And no doubt.
I got sick at the
nervous.
first. What game was that? Was I sick?
Albertville.
Albertville. My stomach hurt the
Our
whole
score was
entire
25.
time.
Really?
We went into 3
Yes.
overtime.
Yes.
I had 4 fouls in the fourth quarter, and I did not foul out. I was
Didn't foul
still
out?
taking charges and everything.
Oh, that's risking it there. You're taking a charge with 4 fouls.
Yeah.
So, Mom, what was going through you? What was your emotions like in those overtimes? Is it that bad? On a 1 to 10, you was about a 12.
It was. I was so. I was just like, Lord, let them pull through.
Yeah.
They're gonna pull through.
Yeah.
And to see him out there playing without a care in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Doing what he loved to do.
Yeah, like you said, he wasn't nervous. He was just.
I texted him that morning and I just told him,
Them text messages be inspirational.
it was just
Yeah.
like, this is the time you've been waiting on,
That's it.
and it's either go hard or go home.
That's it.
What you want to do,
That's
And
right.
I told him just stay focused and I
And-
got this.
Let me ask you this: when y'all hit that 3 and went in overtime and ended up beating Pinson, what was that feeling like? Saying, "Oh man, we got him."
I was with his mom,
Man.
James Burgess' mom.
Okay, I got you.
And she walked off and said like a 2-minute prayer. She didn't even know her son had hit the 3.
Really?
I had to go and get her.
Was she off in the
She was off down. Yeah, she didn't even know. And when I told her, she immediately cried.
Actually,
Ooh.
when that happened, I was on the bench. I had fouled out. I fouled Cameron Woods, so he wouldn't go down and shoot a 3 himself
Yeah.
because I was not about to let him beat us.
Oh,
again.
yeah, no.
So I bumped into him and fouled him, made him shoot free throws. He missed
There you
them.
go.
And when James hit that shot, I'm on the bench, jumping up and down, talking to the crowd. Yay, we here.
Yeah.
We about to take it home.
They everybody was pulling for you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, that everybody likes to knock off the champs. They won it last year, and everybody was like, Oxford fans was really upset. I know a bunch of them was there, and they was like, man, I'm pulling so hard for Huffman. But when you guys won that game, man, everybody was like in shock.
Everybody was, man, nobody expected us to be there.
Yeah.
They said we was too past our time, like early in the year. They said we clicked too early.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like we clicked at the right time. Like, you got 8 players that could, any one of them can start.
Mm-hmm.
Where you gonna have that? You can't.
Yeah.
You don't have that nowhere for real. That's
It's hard.
hard to find.
That's right.
We had that, and we gonna have it again next year.
That's good. I love it. The JV guys better get ready.
Yeah.
They're moving up. They better get ready.
They ready.
So now let's talk about Birmingham when you guys got down there in the Final Four. I want both you guys to speak on that. What was that experience like for each one of you? We can start with Mom on that one. Just walk us through both those games. And were you more nervous there than you were at Jacksonville?
Well, when we played, I know we played Bessemer. Who did we play before?
We played, what's this team name? I forgot their name.
I can't remember, but Jamon, Jamon has some, what shoes did you play the first game?
I played in some Giannis's.
Some Giannis's on the first game.
Gotcha.
Okay, and they won that game. So he came, he was like, Mom, I'm going to wear my Jordans on the championship game. I said, no.
And my joint head, man.
And I was like, no, don't change anything. Don't
Keep the mojo
change-
going.
Keep it how it is. He was like, Mom, I'm going to wear my shoes. I was like, don't wear those shoes. Don't wear them. Keep on. He wore those Jordans, the championship
I
game.
got you.
And he has not worn them since.
No?
Not winning no more.
No more? You putting them up. That's it.
So he showed me that you can't be superstitious, because that's what I was. I was like, don't change nothing.
Right.
Leave it how it is.
There's some Jordan 10s,
I got you.
camo Jordan 10s in that game.
I think I seen him in that state championship picture
Yeah.
where you're holding the trophy.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad I wore them because in that game, I brought us together that game. The first 4 possessions, I scored 8 straight.
That's good.
And 2 and 1s to be exact, and a jump shot, and all 3 layups. And I mean,
You had to talk a little trash after that, sure.
It
man,
was
I talk trash, period.
Yeah, he does.
And I flex. You can see it on my film. I flex a lot.
You know, a lot of people get the misconception of talking trash in sports and stuff, but
It's to get in that player.
people don't realize Larry Bird, that dude, and all white dudes love Larry Bird, but
Yeah.
that dude talked more trash. And you can go watch the YouTube videos. Anybody that played in that era said that dude talked more trash than anybody ever. But he said, I did it to get them out of their game.
That's right.
That's what I do.
That's what he
And
does.
he said, I'm calm. I get them rattled by talking trash to them. Now, from your perspective, talk about that Birmingham experience for you overall.
Man, it was great. I want to do it again next year.
Was you more juiced up, or was you afraid y'all might have had any kind of letdown after that big game versus Pinson? No, you just knew it was next level
it was
again.
set from then.
I got you.
Man, we here. I was like my dad, my uncle, when I was at a young age, they was like, man, I didn't get a chance to do it, but I'm praying that you get a chance to do it. Like, go down there and play at the BJCC. And as soon as that championship game was over, my uncle came to me. He just made history. What kind of shoes you want?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Did he hook you up?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that's awesome,
He
man.
said, shout out. I want to shout out Uncle Kevin. He bought me some Jordan Retro 3s.
There you go. That's awesome.
Yeah.
He came through in the clutch, didn't he? Man, I'm going to talk about your style of play right fast. We was talking off camera, you took around 100 charges. That's a lost art form in basketball today. Where did that come about, man? And have you always been doing that?
My coach used to try to get me to do it in AAU earlier, 7th to 8th grade. I kind of did it then. I didn't really know how. So
You've turned it into an art form now,
yeah,
though.
it's real easy now. I can tell you, like, when somebody going out of control, I can just step over and take it.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing now because my coach, he real big on the weight room and the abs and all that. So
Core
my
training.
body is ready for it. I actually do a lot of that at home by myself. But during that time, I was trying to learn how to do it. 9th grade, we had a guy named Travaris Carroll, Bob. He went here, and he used to just kill me with moves in practice. He was a senior. He'd go by me, so I tried to take a charge because he'd do this move where he lean in.
Yeah.
So I started taking charges in practice. So this year, I got everybody else to start taking charges in practice.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's a game changer.
So actually, we'll get a lot of turnovers. We'll make teams have 20 turnovers.
Oh, yeah.
10 of them off charges.
And fouls.
Yeah, and they'll get fouls. Like, I fouled so many people out off charges, and they'll tell their kids before games, number 12 is going to take a charge. And you're going to have to be ready. And I'm taking them. Like, the highest I ever did was 4, and that was in the Final Four game. I took 4 charges in the first half.
4 charges in the first half. Those are possessions, and it's really like a 4-point swing because, like, if you take a charge and then y'all go down there and score, you kept them from scoring and you go score. That's a 4-point swing. That's what wins ball games, man. Defense, taking charges, you do that alone, you can get into college nowadays because it's a lost art form. Yeah. Everybody wants to shoot threes and run the court, but that's what we used to call grimy. We used to call it grimy when people would take charges and play D. I love it, man. That's awesome. You're also like a QB on the court, which we've mentioned a few times on here. Talk about that. You know, we talked about how you stay calm and getting everybody in the position where they need to be. Has that always happened, or is that something you've developed into?
That has always happened since I was in the 6th grade. Going into the 6th grade, my coach used to always tell me, you're tall, but I see you kind of being like a point guard, combo guard type player.
Makes sense.
And my coach, his name, Bill Harris, he used to tell me that all the time. So once, he always gave me the anchor of the defense and the offense to call everything. Jamon called something out. So once I got into middle school and high school, when my coach don't have to say a thing about running the defense. I just walk over to him because we finna run so-and-so. And he'd be like, all right, try it.
Let's do it.
We'll do it.
Gotcha.
And on the offensive end, as far as passes, I got some sick passes, man.
I got you.
I can see.
Getting everybody involved.
Yeah, I can see stuff like.
Before it happens.
Yeah, before it happens. When I see it, like I got a pass on my film, I'm going down the court against Pinson. My point guard passed me the ball. You probably show it to him. I go here, and then I throw it behind my head. And my close friend, he's in the same grade as me. His name is DeQuarian Ezel. We call him Trey. He gets the ball, goes up, and one. He starts screaming, I start celebrating.
Oh, yeah.
And we like a duo, man. I post that guy a lot.
I got you. Mom,
Shout out to DeQuarian.
Seeing your son play like that and developing the player he has, how much pride is he taking that? I mean, you got to feel special seeing him out there.
I do, and I talk junk too. At the championship game, I was sitting next to, we end up sitting with Bessemer people.
Really?
I don't know how I got in the mix of that. And the guys are talking, and I'm talking too.
Talking right back to him.
And they didn't know that was my child, so I'm like, but number 12 is mine.
Ah.
Like, I can't say nothing about him, Mom. They had to stop talking.
What's the most heated you've ever got at an event? Could be youth, or has it been something recently?
I don't know.
You ain't never took nobody out, have you?
No. I leave it. Normally, I try to stay calm. I mean,
It'd be my dad.
It'd be his dad.
It goes off.
I try to stay calm. I'll
Yeah.
talk loud, and so you can hear me. Because
Right, no doubt.
I want you to hear me, but I'll sit back down.
I
But
got you.
His dad, he did good this year.
He did.
Yeah, I used to tell him just calm down. It's all right, because he don't like to see me. I don't get rattled. Like, I really don't get rattled. I'm the calmest basketball player.
Right.
I'm always happy on the court. The only time I'll probably get mad is when I
A
mess
bad
up.
call and a bad call.
I always talk to the ref. I try to stay calm with the ref because you don't want to get the ref rattled, give you a tick. I've actually got a lot of those.
I got you.
So I just talk to the ref before the game, get to know how he gonna call it, and it goes from there.
So, Mom, you're vocal up there too, though, right? Mm-hmm. Can you hear your mom?
Man.
You gonna hear me?
You go. They're gonna hear you.
Yes.
I love it. All right, I'm gonna talk to y'all about something I hadn't asked nobody about this yet, but I think we need to talk about it. We'll start with you, Mom. What do you think about all this COVID-19, this coronavirus, and how that's affected, normal day-to-day lives? Mom, let's start with you, throwing this in the mix here. What do you think about all this? It's crazy times we're living in.
It is, and I really don't know what to think about it. Right before it started, I had the flu.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell you that was the worst flu I've ever had, he would tell you I was in my room crying.
Did you test positive for the flu?
Yes.
Okay.
So I really feel like that's probably was the virus.
That's
to
what
be
I'm saying.
honest, I mean, because it was the worst one I've ever had.
I was in bed
And
10 days in February.
And I went
something.
for a cough, just a dry
It
cough.
wasn't no
but
flu, because I know she was in there crying, calling my name,
I was
telling me to go
crying.
get stuff
And-
for her,
and
calling
like
my phone, crying.
So I was really sick.
Could have been, for
It
real.
definitely does affect our everyday lives.
Yeah.
School, the seniors,
Crazy, man.
they haven't graduated.
Yeah, my girlfriend's a
Prom,
senior.
they were
Man.
getting ready for prom. My 5th grader, she was supposed to have a graduation going to middle school. So it has affected us in so many ways. Small businesses. How are people going to pay their bills?
Preaching the choir.
You know what I'm saying? So it definitely has affected us. I do work in the healthcare field, so
I got
I'm
you.
still going to work, and I'm
You're on the front
thankful.
lines. Thank
I'm
you.
on the front line.
Thank you.
And I'm still going to work.
Absolutely.
Taking precaution because, of course, I don't want to bring anything home to the kids. But
It's like 300 cases in Jefferson County now, correct?
Yeah. So I don't like it. I don't know what they gonna do about it. I don't know when it's gonna stop. None of us do.
They get it shut down to April 30th, so
That's
hopefully
what I
some of
heard,
that will
April
be out of
30th.
there.
Them winning the championship, they didn't get their parade.
Man.
They haven't got their rings. So it like I said, I just don't like it.
It puts a black, dark cloud on
Yeah,
everything, in my
on
opinion,
everything.
man. It's like remember the Charlie Brown, the one dude that had the rain
Just to
cloud.
walk with the cloud on. Absolutely.
You're junior in high school now, so what's it been like for you? I know it's crazy, but I mean, the ASHAA completely locks the doors. Like, you can't just ease up here and work out no more. I mean, what has that been like?
Man, I got a lot of family, teammates, my girlfriend graduating. I wanted to go see those graduations right now.
Yeah.
It don't look like we're going to be able to do that. I actually made a funny post to get some humor out of everybody. I posted on Facebook. I said, everybody go live on Facebook May, whatever, when they
For graduation?
graduate. And I watch y'all live. I be clapping in my kitchen watching y'all
Yeah.
live.
I mean, that's what we need, some good humor out of it. And I know people sick and stuff and dying, and I always try to look at the glass half full type thing, man. To me, and a buddy of mine mentioned this the other day, he was like, they took away a lot of our idols, which is like basketball stars, baseball stars. They drove us back home to the family, and a lot of people's turned to God over it. So it's a good thing in some ways, and if you look at it that way, I think that's a good thing. But I just wanted you guys' perspective on that. And
most people, you can't turn to God just off one little thing. You got to always be with God.
it takes
Consistent.
a lot of times it'll take something major to turn people to God.
I'm always with God. I
You
pray
go.
every night.
What is that? Now, we mentioned it. What has that been like for you in your life to have faith and believe in the Lord and things like that?
I mean, my mom preached it, but she really didn't force me into it. I brought myself into it.
Yeah, that's something you got to do on your own.
Yeah, I brought myself into it.
There you
Every
go.
night, she'll walk by, she'll see me, my girlfriend, my mom, my sisters. They'll be like, they'll just see me. Everybody know when I get down on my knees and get ready to pray to be quiet.
That's
Just
it.
That's my alone place. I'm trying to get closer to God each and every day.
Mom, that's got to make you feel good there.
It does.
That's a game changer. That's awesome. All right, moving forward, I know basically you're a senior now. I mean, you know.
I posted that on Facebook.
Yeah.
Everybody sharing my Facebook post.
Here's the thing about it. Once we get past this virus, and it's going to pass, the Lord's going to get us through this.
Of course.
And I think it's going to be this, probably around this summer before things get to swinging back. Let's start with Mom on this one. What are you looking for this young man in this off season, getting ready to go into his senior year? What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm definitely looking. I'm excited and ready for AAU. I love AAU. It goes so fast, but I love it. I definitely I'm ready for AAU. I want Jamon to be. He's top 10 in his class. Well, actually, I think that went down. So, but I want him to be number 1. I want him to be valedictorian.
There you go.
I'm number 6 right now.
It's number 6, and I want him to be the class president.
That's
so
awesome.
we kind of sit, and he wants that because he's very outspoken. So that's why I think he's a good candidate for
I
it.
do a lot of
There you go.
public speaking.
He does. And just make the best of it. I'm ready for these offers and this scholarship money for him.
Absolutely.
So we can sit down and choose where he's gonna go. Who's giving us the most money?
Yeah, that's right.
So,
That's right. Best opportunity.
academically,
Who's a better school?
who's the
for
best
Yeah, better fit.
for him.
athletic?
Mhm. Athletic and academically. So we
Well, he's going to get a scholarship, whether it be academic or.
absolutely.
But you can do both, so let's do both. We're going to do our part to get your name out there. That's what our channel's all about. Help guys get to the next level and stuff. Now, for you going into your senior year, off season, what's that going to look like, and then over into fall when you guys go back to school?
Off season, man. Working on my vertical every day. Trying to jump high. Working on my legs. Do a lot of exercising with my core and my chest. Because I don't know. I just want to be big.
That's it.
That's why I like to flex a lot.
There you go.
And I'm looking for a big time senior year. Last year I was homecoming king. So I want to be homecoming king again. I want to be prom king. I just want to be
Clean sweep.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna force none of that. I'm gonna just let the people choose. I ain't really one of them people just force people to like me, because most people like me because of who I am. I'm an outspoken guy and cool, and I'm just expecting my senior year to be awesome. And I hope we get our AAU back, because I'm ready to hang with the guys.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I think we are. I think around May, people's gonna be so steer crazy sitting in their house. They're gonna be ready to get out and do stuff. I think they're gonna open some doors up. I think it may be delayed, but I think we're gonna get it.
Well, the good thing is June is normally school ball. So even if it's, you know what I'm saying,
There you
give or
go.
take,
Yep.
we're gonna get some A's.
Yeah, because they get what they call them play dates.
Yeah,
Play
that
dates,
senior,
right.
when I come back for my senior, man, I can't wait. I want to be a 2-time champion.
There you go. We're gonna come there and check you out. Anybody that comes on the show, we always come check you out. Stay in touch. Definitely. I wish you guys would schedule Gadsden City, because we cover them all the time.
I talked to Coach about that.
There you go. I'm sure they'll play. They play everybody.
Yeah, I talked to Coach.
Well, guys, it's been an honor to sit in with you guys here at Huffman, and congratulations to you in the state. Mom, congratulations on growing this young man into the man that we know and love right now, and looking forward to covering you in the future.